Hey, it's Madra. I hope you're doing well on today. I have an inspirational message that I want to give someone who needs to hear this. They rejected you, but God's favor will shock them. They rejected you, but God's favor is going to shock them. Yes, God wants you to know that He values you on today. And because He values you, He wants you to value yourself. God's transformation is going to be unmistakable in your life. Okay? So even though He's molding you and working on you in private, one day He's going to reveal what He's been doing inwardly, publicly. And that's going to be a blessing to somebody. It's going to be a blessing to you. But what's good about it is it's going to be a blessing to somebody around you. So you may have faced or may be facing multiple challenges, much rejection, but God is going to use that pain to shape you for your purpose. So He molds you in private, He reveals you in public, and He uses pain to shape you for your purpose. People don't see it because what God is doing right now is inward. See, God looks at the inward part. Men look on the outside, but God works with the inside. He cares about your inside. So that's where He's dealing with you. So He's doing all this great work in you inwardly. He's orchestrating it. And even though people may not see it or they may know it and ignore it, God still values the inside and people worry about the outside. So don't worry about that. And number two, sometimes rejection and abandonment is a part of your plan. No, it doesn't feel good, but God is actually setting you up for elevation. You may feel separated, you may feel set apart or set aside, and it's actually because you are. As a chosen one of God, He wants you to embrace that. He's elevating you in His kingdom, but on the outside, it looks like it's painful, but that pain is preparing you for a greater purpose. In the Bible, Joseph, David, and King Jesus had to go through a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of rejection before they fulfill their purpose. And it's going to be the same for you. So God wants you to know that about yourself. This is a part of your identity. But if you look at it the wrong way, you could interpret it in a way that will set you back. But God is actually setting you up. So set your mind to know that this is a setup. It's not a setback. And that pain is preparing you for what's down the line. And finally, there will be evidence. When God's hand is on your life, it's evident. And even those who doubted you, discarded you, and abandoned you will have to acknowledge the favor and the power of God that is on your life. Excuse me. They're going to have to see it. They won't be able to ignore it. They will have to acknowledge the hand of God and the favor of God and the power of God on your life. Okay? So stay faithful and stay focused, because as you embrace your identity, it's going to make the wilderness season float just a little bit better. It won't feel, of course, it's not going to feel good, but it'll help you to navigate through the wilderness, because as you do that, you're going to start to sense that God is working everything out for your good. See, God is fighting for you in the background. Even though you don't see it, you may not feel it, but that's the way He works. He's a mysterious God. And a lot of times He does His best. He does His best work in the background, and you may not recognize it. People don't recognize it on your life until He's ready to reveal it. But you have to trust God's timing. Stay focused, stay faithful, and again, trust His timing. And embrace being selected by the Most High God. Trust God's ways and trust God's timing, no matter how others perceive you. Okay? So I hope this blesses you. I'll talk soon.